Start. Hi, welcome to ASA's second podcast. I'm joined with our two e-board members. Would they like to introduce themselves?
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm this year's philanthropy chair.
Hey, my name is Julie and I'm the treasurer.
We're also here with one of our general members.
Hi, my name is Nick.
Yeah. And so we're a group of friends that have been here since about last year. We're all Cantonese, which is a dialect of Chinese. And yeah.
But we're not the dialect, we're actual people.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So we're all Chinese, but we speak Canto, is what we
Yeah.
say.
Yes. Well, Cody and I speak Taishan.
Hey,
Peace.
Which
The
is
subgroup.
basically
The
I don't,
subgroup.
I don't speak anything.
Subgroup of Kanto.
minority.
Wow.
First
All
comes
right.
minority.
Oh no. All right. So what do you guys want to talk about today? Nice. I think we should talk about COVID at URI
All right.
for our first topic.
The
Mhm.
exponential growth
okay.
that's happening at URI.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Have you guys seen the pictures of all the freshmen on campus? Well, not necessarily freshmen, but the large groups on campus at nighttime that have been hanging around the slums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the pictures of them at the Emporium at the quad. It's all over Barstool Roadie, dude.
Yeah.
Barstool Roadie.
So there was a picture yesterday. They were behind health services next to Hopkins. It was like 100 kids or something, and the police just pulled up. It's like, yo, get out of here.
What are they grouped up for?
Hey, I don't know. I guess they think that a party at the slums is a banger, you know?
Yo, sophomore
Yeah.
slums. That's where
Oh
everyone
my
wants to hang
God.
out.
Of course.
That's
Yes.
where it's at.
And currently, we're at I think 136 cases, which is the
Oh.
highest it's been in the last few weeks.
Damn.
It's not
I
doing
expect
great.
it to be higher.
I
Yeah,
also
same,
expected it to
actually.
be higher.
I think we're doing pretty well.
I think it's because a lot of mandatory tests
I
haven't
wouldn't
gone
say
through
we're
yet.
doing that well. Wasn't there a statistic that like URI makes up a certain percent of the positive cases in Rhode Island as a whole? They like
Probably.
I think it's like a third.
A third?
I like to say.
Wait a second.
It was close. It was a pretty. URI.
Wow, what the heck? That is really high.
Yeah. That's
I know we're like,
33%.
if we count all the cases we've had since the beginning of the semester, we have 335. But if we're just counting the ones in the last week, it's 114. And there's a spike when we did mandatory testing. Aha.
Well, that makes sense.
And we're not even done with mandatory testing. It really do be like that.
Do you
I'm
know
getting
if
mine
they?
tomorrow.
Probably. We'll probably get a large spike tomorrow.
Did they initiate that curfew or no? Was that just a warning?
I think it was a warning. I don't think they put it in yet. I think they're threatening to do it.
Threatening.
I know they locked down all the Greek life, which is apparently 11% of Greek life has COVID.
Mm.
So, you know.
Yeah. Shelter in place. They said stay in your houses.
They're safe, you know.
Yeah, my coworkers can't go to work because like their house is on lockdown. And then I was in a meeting today and we had those breakout rooms and one of my classmates was like, yeah, I got COVID. And I was like, oh, and then she was like, yeah, my house is like, and I was like, right there, I was like, oh, okay, I get why you have COVID.
Really
it's just hard.
Like that.
It's just hard to like avoid it if you're in a house with a lot of people.
Yeah. That's why the dorms aren't safe either. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I got tested negative. I hope you guys did.
I have yet to test.
I got tested twice negative.
Yeah, I got tested twice negative. What about you, Alex? You get tested?
No, I'm getting tested tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh.
I need. All right. When do you wanna take me, Cody?
I can take you anytime before the 17th. You know, the last day of mandatory testing.
Oh God. I don't know why they didn't send it out to like everyone.
Yeah, I thought they were doing it by year.
Yeah.
Because me and Brian were the same day. James and Evan were also the same day. That wouldn't make sense for different years than us.
But then some of my classmates didn't get anything, and I think even some of my housemates haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just one of them.
Ames thinks that I didn't get mine because I didn't update my off-campus housing address.
I didn't either. I got that email.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Oh.
because I work. I don't know.
Yeah, I just updated my address like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I got like 2 emails about that to update my address. And I was like, I should do that.
I know. Same. Yikes.
All right. So, how you guys doing with the classes so far?
Terrible. I
Great.
hate classes.
Motivation is
So
not
bad.
present.
True. And there's so much work compared to when we're actually in class at school.
True.
It's
True.
just
True.
work, and then you lose the motivation because you get burned out, and then it just spirals down.
Hmm.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
I have 2 midterms next week, I think, and they didn't tell us because I didn't look at the syllabus because I'm dumb until like yesterday, and I was like, oh, I wasn't prepared to have a midterm.
Oof.
I'm a senior computer science major.
Nice.
I am prepared, for
I
my
feel like
classes.
a lot of professors, they're still making the transition, so they're kind of lackluster on keeping up with like those due dates and stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everything just gets thrown at us at once, and it's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the asynchronous classes where you have to do everything yourself on top
the
of
asynchronous class.
the other work.
Oh
Dude.
my
You
God.
you don't have a set time to like look at that stuff, so you
Yeah,
have to
dude.
like. It's so dumb.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you
You
guys
just
feel
have to be
about
on top of it.
Brightspace?
Bright space. I think it's terrible.
Who thinks the discussion aspect of Brightspace is the worst aspect ever?
It's
Because all my classes
horrible.
require it. All of
Oh,
them.
true. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, okay, good job, dude. Like, you did the assignment.
Honestly, I just go like, I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
dude.
When they
I
tell you
think
to
it's
respond to your classmates.
it's okay. I think it's just there's so much variety between teachers. Like they keep doing like different things in Bright Space, and it's just like nothing's the same. There's no uniformity there like there was in Sakai. Like all these teachers just don't want to do the same thing.
There's a lot of problems too where I've ran into a couple problems where I've submitted work through like the calendar, and they're like, "Where's your work?" I'm like, "I submitted it," and they're like, I don't have it." So Brightspace like duplicates a lot of the stuff into a calendar and assignments. So if you don't use it properly, it like kind of fucks up your grade too.
Yikes.
True. I haven't personally experienced that, but I don't want to. All right. What else do you guys want to talk
Are
about?
you saying something, Julie?
Hello.
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 Yeah, no, I was just saying like sometimes the calendar is not like right, or at least for me, like it's
Yeah,
missing
it's not a
stuff.
bright space.
Yeah, it's always like missing stuff. Like,
Nice. Very good. All right. What do we want to talk about now? I think Alex, you had a few topics you wanted to discuss.
Yeah. Quote Nick. I was going off. I don't know.
Humor in today's society.
Yeah. Yeah. Humor in today's society. Like yesterday, I was at Nick and Cody's house, and Nick just recorded a video saying "Baba Booey," and like we both
Baba
thought that
Booey.
was, we both thought that was so hilarious. But it's just like one word.
It's the epitome of TikTok.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can say one word, go famous, and be like, "Yo, you see
We're
this
just a
TikTok?"
society of simpletons,
Yeah.
True.
simple-minded people. We're just
Mhm.
a baba booey.
Baba Booey.
And like it's like gender based too, because like probably a lot of girls don't watch TikTok and they don't find Baba Booey funny. Like I know.
mean, I wouldn't say it's like gender-based. I feel like
Yeah.
they
I
look
think
at
it's like how people say on TikTok, you're on different sides of TikTok.
Yeah.
So you don't find some things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see things that are based off your preferences.
Mhm.
And if Baba Booey ain't your preference, I don't know what is.
baba booey.
Baba Booey. And
Uh,
then what else is interesting about today's humor? There's a lot of one-word phrases that go down. All right, we
So-
weren't prepared for that. Nice.
I feel like I don't
Right.
see any like memes anymore. It's just like short videos like TikTok or like Instagram. I don't see like
Yeah.
picture memes
feel like-
anymore.
I feel like the meme phase kind of
Kind of faded.
a couple years
Yeah.
back, 3 years back, and then I mean they're pretty much bringing like the Vine type like videos back. It's
Yeah.
like it's a lot of that spontaneous like on the spot humor instead of like thought out memes that like you have to connect things.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's like if you're like a Reddit user, someone that uses the internet a lot, you'd see a lot of like picture memes and everything. But everything on like Instagram and stuff is just a lot of videos now, especially because Instagram tried copying TikTok, adding reels to their stuff.
Reels.
And it's just people
I mean,
uploading their TikToks to it.
TikTok is supposed to like go away with their full support or like the actual support in November, I think. Is that what it is? But they're supposed to remove it unless they changed it since then. But
I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be deleted by now, but I haven't been keeping up with TikTok news.
I think they signed a
Oh.
contract with a company, and that's why they're.
I
still
know it
up
wasn't
there.
Microsoft
Yeah, it wasn't Microsoft.
because Microsoft couldn't buy them for some reason. I don't know. Something was happening that just wasn't it. Did you guys see the new iPhone announcement that came out yesterday?
Yeah.
the iPhone 12 that looks like a box.
iPhone 12. We're back to the old iPhone 4.5 style where it's boxy.
I don't like it.
I think it's okay. It's a lot thinner than it in the old phone, so it's more acceptable in my eyes.
I just don't think the shape of it is aesthetically pleasing.
What are some of the new features?
It has a magnet on its wireless charger, so you can stick stuff on it.
Yeah.
It has some.
Like these, like the card pockets, they're gonna be magnetic.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot. I feel like that's gonna be a monopoly for them though. Like they'll probably
Possibly.
make it some. They'll probably make it some way where they just rack in money.
Yeah, there's definitely
Proprietary.
accessories that are coming out, and then the people that buy only Apple accessories will go there. But they also said that they're working with a lot of like other companies that are making stuff for it. So there's cases. I don't know how cases work, or it's magnetized in because it would just clip around the thing, right?
Hmm.
But they're making cases for it. So I think it's just like an extra magnet on the outside so you stick on another thing, possibly. Or they're just compatible with like their wireless charger and stuff.
I mean, the
They
one thing I
also
do like
improve.
is the new color,
Yeah, the new color is
the
amazing.
Pacific
The
blue.
Pacific blue, that's
Oh my
really clean
god, I lost.
compared to all their regular colors of like rose gold, regular gold, black and white. They kept granite, white, and gold, but they're not doing rose gold, I don't think.
No rose
Um,
gold.
Ooh, yeah, I really
yeah,
like
That's
the
a
color.
bold move by Apple. You know, a lot of
yeah,
people do like that color.
true. I know my sister only buys the rose gold colors. I know I'm looking at possibly getting the blue one. I need to see it in person first before I think about buying this phone. I know they have an improved camera and everything, but it's like it doesn't seem that much different from the 11.
I'd probably advise people to go for the 11. They're essentially
Yeah,
the
that's
same
probably the
phone.
best. Especially because there's going to be like some sales eventually.
When is it released? Is it released before or after Black Friday?
The regular Pro and the 12 are coming out the 13th of this. No, the 16th. So in a few days. So 2 days from now. Oh, we're recording this on Wednesday. If this releases on Thursday, which it probably will. So iPhone comes out Friday.
This Friday?
What about the Pro
Yeah.
Max?
The
Oh,
Pro Max comes out next month, November 16th or November 6th, something like that. So it's like a split release, which is kind of weird for them. But it's
Didn't
whatever
didn't you
works
tell
for
me
them.
that the Pro Max for the 12 is gonna be huge?
It's going to be gigantic. It's zero point 0.2 bigger than past Pro Maxes. So it's like 6.7 inches, I think, something like that. And I've seen the regular Pro Maxes for like the 11. That's huge. That's
Full
gigantic.
tablet
And I have
speakers.
gigantic hands too. I can't do that.
Just imagine, phones in the
Yeah.
future, they're gonna be like a computer. Just
Yo, it was good.
hello.
I like when phones are more taller for some reason. But if they grow wider, it's like just not it. But that's what's happening with all like foldable phones and stuff. I don't want to go into foldable phones.
Oh yeah, the foldable, like the Galaxy one, right? They're
Yeah, the
releasing their
Galaxy
Gen
one's
2 Big
okay.
Fold.
Yeah, they
aren't there
released that.
problems with that?
The first
There's
one
problems
had
with
a
the
lot of
first one.
problems.
Yeah.
So I had like if you removed their company owned screen protector, it had a lot of issues where it like break. So you just weren't supposed to take off the screen protector.
Hmm.
I heard the two ones, the second generation is supposed to be good though.
Yeah, it's usually what happens. First generation has some mistakes. Second one's all right. What else do we want to go into today? What it means to be Asian? What do you mean by that, Alex?
I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know, dude. I was on a
What does
walk.
being Asian mean to you, Alex?
true.
Since you came up with the topic.
Um, I don't know, dude. Just looking Asian.
True.
All right, what's your favorite aspect of being Asian?
Definitely speaking Asian, you know.
Speaking Asian.
Yeah, dude, and finding other people that speak the same Asian, and then you kind of
True.
like bond, dude.
Okay. Yeah, what,
It's
what
like a
kind of
secret
That
Asian do
makes
you
language.
sense.
speak?
I've had
Speak
experiences like that.
Mandarin and Cantonese.
And you're
Mandarin,
also a
Cantonese.
Mandarin major.
Yeah, I am.
You major
True.
in oranges.
I can. Yeah, those are my favorite snacks, dude. The little
True.
cups with the Mandarin oranges. Yeah. I
I
still
think one of
cry.
my favorite things about being Asian is probably the diversity of food that we have. It's
Mhm.
like if I wasn't,
Food.
I know a lot of people that haven't tried like Asian food before, and it's like you're missing out.
I love
Honestly,
Asian food.
yeah. I'm a big fan of hot pot and
Hot pot, dim sum. Well,
Korean
Koreans got their
barbecue,
BBQ.
ramen,
Oh,
all these other things that are just like they're a lot of work, honestly, because you have to cook your own food technically, but it's usually worth it.
it's a
It's
lot of
all about the
yeah.
experience with friends.
But
Oh yeah.
honestly, it's all about the traditional Asian food, not that Americanized crap.
Hey, you don't like your General Tso's chicken?
No, I don't.
Why not? Orange
Cause, well, I
chicken,
mean,
Kung
I feel
Pao
like
chicken.
General Tso's chicken varies a lot depending on where you go. It's
Yeah,
what
there's
everyone's interpretation of it is.
yeah,
And I feel like that's with traditional
there's
Chinese
definitely
foods as well,
something
like
there. Yeah,
where everyone has their own take on it. But there's just something about the traditional food that just beats out Americanized. Because
Mhm.
Americanized, they just taste like
all the
trash.
same.
Yeah.
All right, two different words. That's fine. What's your experiences with being Asian, Julie?
She's a
I
foodie.
think um can you even hear me?
A
Mhm.
little bit.
Okay. Sorry, my mic is wonky. Um
That's fine.
I like I definitely like Korean food, Japanese food, and Chinese food the most. Um but I also like
Wait a second. Wait, stop. Your mic just like got really loud for some reason.
okay.
It's just going.
It's like I don't know which mic like taking up the picking up the noise. Um I don't know. I love noodles. Like I can always eat noodles. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't survive without rice," but for me it's without noodles. Because it's like you can do there's so much like variety. Like there's ramen, there's like pad thai, stir fried noodles. It's just like and it's always good. I don't know. But
True.
I also like I mean, it's just my own like preference, but I can't really handle like other spices like Mexican spices or um I don't know, like I don't really eat too much other type of food, but with like Asian food, I can always like handle it. The only thing I can't handle is like Korean spice because I don't have a high tolerance. Sorry, not true Asian. But but yeah, like it's I can still like I'll still eat it because it's good. But yeah.
True. Aren't you
Yeah.
also? Oh wait, no. Yeah, Alex, go.
Yeah. I also don't have a high spice tolerance, and I
Mhm.
get made fun of in my hometown because they all like spice, and you're like, why don't you like spice, dude? Like, bro,
Bro,
I
Oh,
not
just
that's
just
don't
your
like to
hometown. We make fun of
die.
you too.
All right, you know
that's
what?
interesting.
Everybody makes fun of me.
Do
Like
you
I
mean
just
like
what?
sorry, do you mean like your hometown in China?
I was
Or
I was born in the USA,
okay.
Julie.
I know, but like when you went back. Sorry.
I've never been to China. I
All
Oh,
went to
right.
Framingham,
well, I did.
Massachusetts.
Well, something I learned today from this podcast.
Oh no.
You thought I was born in China, dude?
No, I didn't think you were born in China, but like I thought you
Oh
were referencing
no.
like your parents' hometown.
Oh no, just my Massachusetts hometown.
Oh,
Nice try there. Close, close,
Close.
close. Yeah, I just feel the I just don't feel the need to feel pain when I eat. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't
feeling
wait
pain is good.
until
Okay.
all this COVID stuff is gone, so we can go watch the cart ladies come with our dim sum food again.
Yes, dim
True.
sum.
Yes, dim
Now we're
sum.
talking facts.
The main
Good.
the main plus of learning Cantonese. You know, order dim sum.
That is true. You get you
Hagashimai.
do get better service if you speak Cantonese. That's just a fact.
That's the only thing. That's the only advantage to learning Cantonese.
Yeah. Even if you speak Mandarin, you'll never get as good of a service as speaking
True.
Cantonese.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also what I was saying. Cantonese people don't really eat spicy food. I mean, I don't know about you
My
guys.
mom puts chili
Yeah.
sauce on the hagao sumai. I can't.
Yeah.
My mom
Yeah,
can't
well,
eat
like
spice at all.
it's like there's spice here and there. And that's why I
I
was
feel
like
like
thinking of your like China home.
I
Cuz
feel
in
like most of
Beijing.
the spice is on the side, like sauce wise.
True.
Oh,
It's like you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
add it, but it's not
Yeah.
really in the food generally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like when I went to like Beijing, everything was spicy and there was literally nothing that wasn't unless you order like the Kanto style like food.
Hmm. Especially in Sichuan,
Mhm.
land of spicy.
Yeah.
For real.
I know that my mom hates spicy. She can't handle it at all. But my dad, on the other hand, he loves spicy food. Like he's not as much as me. I will down spicy food all day, but my dad's definitely better than what my mom can handle.
Mm.
Yeah, like a nice kick doesn't hurt, but like what like you know those like spicy Korean noodles that people like test or whatever or do challenges like
That's just
Yeah.
you give me
instant
Yeah.
one
burn.
bite and like I'll be at the toilet.
True. But there's spice that's like a slow burn, like you can handle it. And there's a
Mm.
spice that just kicks you in the back of the throat and then it sits in your
Dude.
stomach and it's just
Ah.
rumbling and you're like, I hate this. I want to die.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. That's not it.
You know what the worst spice is? When you're having spicy hot pot and you bite into a peppercorn. It's like not spice, but it's like the numbness is just you're killing yourself.
Can't say I've experienced that, but
All right.
Yeah, cuz I never use that side.
True. Me neither.
True.
Uh,
There's also like
now
other you go first, Nick. What are you
yeah,
saying?
I was just gonna say now I'm craving hot pot.
True. I'm always craving hot pot.
I'm craving Korean barbecue. Like
All right, that's just you.
okay,
I
I've had
kind of
fine.
barbecue
prefer
in a while too.
Korean barbecue over hot pot.
That's just
We're
Hey.
cause
split in half. God damn. All
Oh my god.
right. That
It's
brings us to like other stuff we can talk about. Uh I know Julie is a big fanatic of a K-pop group called BTS. We all have like other stuff. There's like other stuff in Asian culture that's a lot of people enjoy besides the food. So music is a
yeah.
big part of it. All four of us were actually part of ASA's K-pop dancing group, PGA, where we just dance to like some K-pop songs and
I wonder,
perform.
is that gonna cease to exist next year?
That is to be decided. I don't know because I am the president of both things. So
Hey.
yeah, um, we can't have internal meetings right now, so we don't even know if we're having a culture show next year. It's gonna be sad.
Aw, sucks for seniors.
Formed last year. So sad.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun, even though we didn't get to perform. I mean, I low key didn't mind because I didn't even know if I wanted to perform in front of people.
Yeah.
But like learning with like usually I just learn a dance by myself, and that's kind of like I mean, it's a good workout, but it's boring. But like to learn with other people and then dance with other people is really fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's all about the social experiences in
Yeah.
college.
Yeah. I wasn't really a dancer before. Well, I'm still not before joining PGA, but
You're a dancer.
thanks.
Dancer
But
at
like,
You're a
heart.
thank
dancer.
you. But like, performing at Diwali was like kind of fun. Kind of fun. We really got to show off what we learned for like the past 2 months,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah, it's a much smaller performance, so we didn't have to do as much as we do for culture show.
I was looking forward to culture show too, but you know,
And I really
things
got to
happen.
connect with Alex during our time
Yeah,
at PGA.
really bonded, made some new friends.
True. Is there anything else you guys like from Asian culture? I know Alex is a big anime fan.
True.
Oh, anime.
Yo, anime gets so much hate in this house because somebody doesn't like her family. Her and her brother don't really like anime. Like, I just don't understand why. But I guess it's a culture thing or something. I don't know.
Or
There's definitely
something.
some culture things, but it's also like some people just don't like the cartoony vibe, even though some aren't cartoony.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's also like what you grew up with, I guess. Like people are more used to like reality shows or people are more used to reality shows or seeing like a live person than to see like an art. So yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
really like yeah, I didn't really watch much like anime till like I started getting older and like
Hmm.
diving into it. So maybe
yeah,
they just
I
never explored
personally
it.
grew up with like Cartoon Network,
True. Oh wait,
Cartoon
no.
Mm,
Wait,
Network,
no. I didn't grow up with
Nickelodeon.
that. No, not true. Not true.
But so like I watched a
not
lot
true
of
too.
the older cartoons like Bakugan, Beyblade. Uh,
Bakugan
what was there? I mean, SpongeBob was a classic. I'm sure everyone watched it at some point.
on
yeah,
So
YouTube.
I guess like when I hit middle school and I really had access to like the internet and I found anime, I guess that's where like my like thing took off because like I was always around cartoons and I just fell in love with watching animes and the different stories and how you can connect with them. But
yeah. I
Yeah.
watched a lot of cartoons as a kid, and then I moved on to like not reality shows, but like like how the Flash is like cartoony but not cartoony. It's like it's a real life,
A live action.
a live action, yeah, a live action show. So I like after I started watching cartoons, I started watching those. So that's what a lot of my like parents watched, my aunts and uncles, and then I found anime sometime in like the middle of high school, and I was just like, wow, this reminds me of like what I used to watch and everything. So I kept watching it, but now I don't have time for that anymore. Sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the storylines are nice too. I'm personally like a big fan of nice art. So I think that's what always gravitates me to watching like a new anime. Like if the art's really nice, I'll watch it. And then if the plot line is good, then I'll continue watching it.
Yeah, that's the thing about anime. It's all fantasy, but the amount of work that gets put in by the artist is exponential. Like the
Mhm.
I
amount
just
of
appreciate the
detail.
amount of effort.
Yeah.
The dialogue in some animes are pretty deep too. Get to learn some
True,
stuff about life.
true. Watch some slice of life
Slice of
animes.
life. Exactly.
Slice.
And
Yeah,
definitely watching anime with friends is definitely more exciting. Like for
yeah,
example, Haikyuu. It's a volleyball anime. I
Oh
watch
my
with my
god.
friend. We both play volleyball, and we just like relate to it so much, and like we get hyped for each character's triumphs, and get sad for their defeats too.
Going crazy.
Yeah, dude.
true. What's that? Season 5? Or am I in the wrong number?
It's technically like I think it's season 4, part 2, or whatever.
I
Close
think so
enough.
too.
Close to season 5, yeah.
Close enough. I
But I
haven't
mean, I
watched
think
it.
you should. There's so
It's
much you
pretty
can relate
good.
to. Like
It's
you can
pretty
just relate
good.
to at least one of the characters in the anime, but they're
Hmm.
all so lovable and great. I love that anime. Probably one of my favorites.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah.
You also have a large background in volleyball.
I do 4 years, but I kind of miss the the high school volleyball scene, low key.
I miss high school. Life was easier.
I miss high
Life
school
was
too.
so much easier. Now we have to do adult things.
Yeah. Being an adult sucks. I have to pay bills now. I live in a house.
So were you homeless
True.
before?
Of course. Well, I didn't have to worry about bills before, is what I mean.
I live in a house now.
Now I look at my electricity bill and it's like, why is this so high?
Bro.
We have
Oh.
3 computers running in our house. No wonder it's high.
How high is yours? Mine is unexpectedly low.
Mine is over $100 for 3 people.
Oh my god.
I think mine's like 150 for 4.
Brian and Cody use quite a bit of power.
I know Brian uses most of our internet.
He
I
does.
think mine is lower than 100.
I'm home every day and he's not home for 2, and he still uses a lot more internet. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, for those that don't know, it's our technical 5th member of our Kanto Kids friend group, Brian Lee, who is also a public relations for ASA. So he mans our like Instagram and stuff. He has work right now. He can't be here with us, but he uses our internet so much. He wakes up, he's playing video games. He goes to sleep, he's playing video games.
It's not even the fact that he's playing video games. It's when he's playing video games, he has streams open like
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah, I constantly look at like our internet stuff and our power stuff, and I was like, why are you at 50? Why are you at like 70% of our daily usage when we have 3 people in this house? These numbers don't add up. They just don't add
It's
up.
okay though. We'll pull
Yeah.
through. We'll manage.
We're fine. It's just
Okay, you're like halfway
interesting.
through the month. Barely.
I have 10 days
I
left
think
in
we're-
our cycle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our cycle starts to 20 something, 26.
25th, yeah.
Then you're good.
But when Genshin Impact came out,
Oh my god.
the first week we were like, what were we at? Like a third, or more than a third of our
We're at more than
internet?
a third of our internet spent. We have Cox internet. We don't get unlimited internet like you guys on Verizon.
Damn,
We have a
that's rough,
set
buddy.
amount of internet we can use
Sucks.
per month.
That's rough.
And it's just like, oh, what? It's
Literally the
1.2
first week.
terabytes. And we're at 75% now, so I think we're good to reach the end of the month.
Yeah,
It's
we're
just our
probably good
first-
now, but the first week was scary.
Yeah, the first week was scary. I had to reinstall my entire computer because everything deleted. So, not fun.
Wait, what
Also, a
if,
lot of download stuff.
what happens if you reach the end? Does it like shut off your internet?
No, so we pay $10 for an extra 50 gigs
No.
every single time.
Oh.
So if we use like 120 gigs more, we have to pay $30 more, which is unreasonable. But
Cox.
yeah, just don't get Cox internet. It absolutely terrible. But our house was not compatible with Verizon, so
That sucks.
Like
Unfortunate.
BS is 1,000 download and then like 30 upload.
Yeah, we have
What is
35
that?
upload. For those that don't understand, it's like when you try to like send a Snapchat or like upload a picture or something, that's using upload. When you're doing download, you're like watching a video and stuff. We have a less than a tenth of what we have for download. So if you try to like upload a video on YouTube, it'll take 5 years. It takes so long. And that's what I do with this video. It's gonna take 5 years.
Nice.
I hate Cox.
True. So I was gonna bring that somewhere and I just didn't.
Games. Alex wanted to talk about video games.
What games do you want to talk about, Alex?
I don't know. I don't really play games anymore. I don't have time, dude.
All right, we're skipping that.
All right.
All right, so there's something I want to talk about a second ago, and I can't remember it. So I'm gonna need someone to ramble while I try to remember it. I'm gonna need
How
Julie
was
to
your
ramble.
day, everyone? I don't know why I spoke like that. Anyways.
I had a quiz today that I completely forgot about.
Oh.
So I went to class. She's like, "Yeah, we got a quiz today." I said, "Sorry, what?" She's like, "But like, it's due at 11, so I have a bit of time."
Yeah, I do.
Good luck. Good
Got
luck.
2 hours.
Good luck. Good luck, Doug.
Or
Yeah, the same
probably
thing
just
happened to
take a
me in
nap
Chinese
and do
class
30
today.
minutes before.
Yeah. So I don't understand anything in this chapter, in these 2 chapters, and my teacher said it was like the hardest chapters out of everything. And she said I have the writing test on Friday.
Oh,
Oh,
writing tests. That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah. What about
Feels
your day,
bad, man.
Cody?
I had lab today at 11 o'clock. So I went to lab, lasted till like 12:30 or something. Went to work. Got out of work at 4:30.
What's lab like for comp sci? Because whenever I
So
think of lab,
we go coding online with a group. We split into breakout rooms, and then none of us know what we're talking about, and we're just like, how do we do this? So we sit there for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to do it, and then someone figures it out, and then they explain it to other people, and then we're like, oh, makes sense.
ah,
And then we do it, and then we spend like an extra hour doing it because we still know what we're doing. Because lab sucks, and lab is not long enough. When I had in-person lab, we'd stay there for like 4 hours just to finish the lab. It was stupid because our class time's only 1 hour.
oh, wow. Yeah, our lab is, well, like lab for bio and chem and stuff like that is always like really long. Like everyone is just like desperate to leave by like the first end of the first hour. Yeah.
I think everyone wants to stay because we're
For comp
like, please
sci.
teach us. We don't know what we're doing. We
Oof.
need help. It's just like that. I can't remember what the thing I was going to talk about. All I know is Brian told me to buy him Spam at the supermarket earlier, and I did not buy it for him.
Yikes. Just tell him to go after work.
I specifically asked him if he wanted anything from the supermarket. He told me, and I was like, oh, I left the store and I forgot it.
It's okay. Just tell him that you're trying to watch his sodium intake.
True. I
You
can
know,
do
Spam
that.
has a lot of sodium.
True.
It's okay. You're being considerate, you know.
Yeah.
You're not being forgetful. You're being considerate.
That's fair.
Excuses.
I think we're running out of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much at the end of our second podcast. We're
All right.
45 minutes just about.
Oh,
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. I thought we could maybe carry it on to an hour and then we ran out halfway through.
well, if you listened to us for this long, thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. You found our little Easter egg. We're going to call you out in the next podcast. Just send us an email at asa.roadyscenter.org.
I don't think that's going to happen. We need to figure out who does the next podcast. Unless, Alex, you do your cooking video.
Or we could upload that jank vlog.
We're not doing that. That's a hint to our next possible video. Alex is cooking. Alex loves cooking, right, Alex?
Or maybe
Yeah.
you guys can play some games and upload that.
That can just be
Oh,
Brian.
true.
Brian can add some playthrough of him playing Genshin Impact all day.
I'd fall asleep. I'd fall asleep.
Okay, not
Oh my
okay. No,
God.
thank you. No, thank.
Brian literally plays Genshin Impact for like 10 hours a day, and it's just like, are you okay,
I was thinking
sir?
like
Phasmo
one
podcast.
game
Oh
of
yeah, I'd
like
watch
as
that,
a
Nick.
video.
A Phasmo podcast
Yeah.
or a playthrough. You know,
That's insane. I know we can always play Among Us. I know a lot of people enjoy Among Us, even
Among Us.
non-gamers,
I
I
need to
guess.
redeem myself.
So for those that don't know, we played Among Us right after our second meeting last week. We played with anyone that wanted to play that was left. We had a full lobby of 10 people for like 3 games, and then
Mhm.
everyone had to do some work after that.
Yeah.
It was fun. We got to bond with
Worst
some.
imposter in that corner. Worst imposter.
I didn't want to. I hate being imposter. Like the 2 times that I played, I was imposter, and I was like, "Why am I imposter? I just want to be a crewmate and look like a nice person."
I think we're in different locations because Julie's below you for me.
I mean,
Close enough.
I'm
Close
like
enough.
Nick is like right here, Alex is right there, and you're right there.
Yeah,
but, like, you know,
It's interesting.
both times she was imposters, her fellow imposter called her out and said she didn't do her job.
I was also, I mean, luckily I played with like the new members, so like the good thing is
Yeah.
they got to play as an imposter. Be more
Yeah.
active.
I think the problem with it was me, Brian, and Nick know how to play the game too well.
I know. You were
And
like,
then
why are you so quiet? I was like, because I am.
yeah, I just kept talking for that.
I mean, if you're quiet, you're just instantly sus. I don't.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
I could figure out mostly what was happening just by looking at it, but I also didn't want. So you said I was throwing, Nick. I wasn't throwing.
You
I
were
just know
throwing.
Nick
There
is.
was so much evidence
Hey,
against
Brian
May,
is
and
hella
you were
sus.
just like, I don't know. She even voted for herself, and you're just like,
Hey,
yeah, that's not.
I saw that and it
not
raised
me.
my
That's
sus a
not-
little more, but I also didn't want Brian to 5-head it, because if we didn't kill Brian would know how to win off that. A lot of new people wouldn't know how to win.
I mean, it's true, but like, there's.
I just didn't want to
Honestly-
take the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
mean, we
also-
probably could have just won off task, but like, there is so much evidence against May, and you just didn't take the evidence, and I'm just like,
Hey,
You're throwing.
it happens. It
It's
happens.
Third imposter.
true.
Hey, we
I
still
called
won.
him third imposter. Yeah,
We won.
Yeah, and then you got
Barely.
It was 3 crewmate wins. Yeah. I also feel bad for the imposters.
I won as imposter.
Did you?
I did.
Nick,
With
It was
Tsang.
imposter win?
I would have been
Oh.
disappointed.
Hey, we tried.
Yep.
It's when everyone starts blaming each other, then everyone gets confused and it's like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
Trust me. That was like chill session, but when we played with
Yeah.
our actual group, that was
Everyone's yelling at each
I
other.
just mauled. I mauled. It's so bad. Everyone's yelling at each other. Someone's talking over another person, and then it just gets confusing. And then one person that's like good at the game, he says it's this person. He's like, all right, let's just vote him, and it's not fun at that point.
Yeah, when everyone's way too serious, it's fine when there's like 1 or 2 serious people, but it's just like if there's 10 serious people sitting there, it's just like we're all just yelling. It's like, what the hell were you doing? I didn't want to
that.
swear.
I like that I'm a noob.
It's always a good thing. All right. We actually managed to extend it by 5 minutes by talking about Among Us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, we might be doing that after next week's meeting also, or we just play Among Us or something.
Mm-hmm.
Try to like extend the meeting, see if new freshmen or anything want to talk or get to know some people. That's like our main goal now. We just want some
Also,
freshmen to meet other people. They don't really have that
Valorant
experience.
players, Valorant.
I should just
you know.
press the emergency button and be like, "Hey everyone, let's introduce ourselves."
Oh no!
Icebreakers.
Oh, no.
Icebreaker and Among Us.
Icebreakers
You're
are
gonna turn
not
Among Us
it.
into a community rehab group.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Hi, my name is Nick.
Hi,
and-
Nick.
Hi, Nick.
And here's why I'm not sus.
My computer is frozen.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
And we just lost 50 minutes of recording.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm recording. It's okay.
Oh, bless them.
My
Nice.
computer's still working,
All
but
right.
it's frozen.
And he's gone.
Did we lose?
Yeah. Free Cody
Yeah.
2020.
Damn.
He got locked
20
up again.
2020 be like, oh god.
He just wanted some Applebee's, bro.
Yeah, dude. He did, dude.
Half off apps
Half
start
apps.
at 9, officer.
Alright, this is how we continue the meeting.
What? We're gonna continue the meeting like this?
No, I'm kidding.
Did you
This is how we're
actually
ending.
die?
Is your recording still?
I
going?
can't tell. My computer fully restarted. My graphics card crashed.
I'm the host
What?
now. That's great.
Wait, stop
My
recording, man.
graphics card crashed.
Oh, well, Nick's
So are we
recording
just
on
gonna
like
end
a
it here?
different
Yeah.
app, I think.
So thank you everyone
OBS.
for watching our podcast.
Yeah,
If you
something like
watched
that.
it this far. It's a really long video. Use that as background noise or something. I'm Cody. This is Nick.
I'm Alex.
Yeah.
I'm Julie.
And thank you for watching our podcast /
Thank you for
listening.
coming to our podcast. See you in 2 weeks, next week, whatever happens.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.